It's a itsavgbltpta! I totally suck at video games, but love to play them anyway.
And welcome everybody to It's a itsavgbltpta PTSD, where yours truly, It's a veggiebbltpta, whatever you want to call me, will play a game until she dies. And what is today's game? If you can't tell from those lovely anime FMV sequences that the Sega Saturn could provide, today I will be playing a very special game by Treasure and Sega that I loved so much as a youth. Guardian Heroes! Alright, that's enough. You don't get to see the whole intro. You can watch YouTube for the intro. Alright, so we're going to play this. It looks like you get like 9 continues. I'm going to see if I can shorten that, because I don't know if I can well, you know what? Never mind. We are going to go with the 9 continues. You can see I was kind of playing around a little bit before. Screw that! We're going to start over again so you could just see it from scratch, just because I wanted to remember the controls. And in this game, you could play as Han, who's a big old brawler, Randy, who's a magician and has a lot of quick moves, and his little bunny. You can play as Genjiro, who's got spinny whirlwind ninja moves, and Nicole, who's useless. Okay, she's okay if you play 2-player, and she can heal. She's the only character that can heal, so she's useful if you're playing 2-player and the other player heals you. But anyway, I play as Randy because when I was a kid I always played as Randy. I don't know, I just liked him a lot. Even though I probably shouldn't because he's pretty weak. Haha, you can read this dialogue. I was gonna read the dialogue, I'm not gonna read the dialogue because just look at it. Look at those awesome, fun characteristics. But I'm going to speed through it a little bit. See, I hate what they did with Randy. His hair is brown in the, all the art, but nope, he's got green hair, apparently. It's good, right? Yeah. You got the ninja. Good swords don't break easily. Randy being all cool, and Nicole being like, I don't care about a sword, I'm tired, let's eat now. God, I don't even understand why they made her a character when there's this chick right here who's amazing. You could apparently play as her. I unlocked it once, I have no idea how, and my Saturn's memory chip has pretty much been destroyed, so it doesn't remember things very well after you leave it go for a little bit, but you can unlock her and play as her in the storyline. It's pretty cool. Anyway, so what's going on right now? We have some random sword that's pretty cool, but apparently a lot of people want it. And we have to escape, and I leveled up just by punching a dude like 3 times. Wow, that was really quick leveling. I'm not on easy mode. I don't even think there is an easy mode. So we're just gonna roll with that and be okay with it. But anyway, this kid is Randy. As you can see, he's kind of fast, but pretty weak attacks. Later on in the game, that I won't get to, I'm pretty damn sure. But later on, it takes a long time to kill enemies. However, he does have some magic spells, which I'm not going to use right now, because this is just like a little tutorial fight to level you up a bit. And it eventually kicks you out. They don't let you infinitely gain levels here. Yeah. So much fire! At least I don't think you can die here. That would be kind of fun if you could. Something I never would have discovered. But Randy's got this awesome jump kick move that you just saw me doing right there, where if you're on a bigger enemy, like, you can just continuously jump kick the crap out of them, and they stay afloat and you stay afloat. And like I said, he's weak, so it doesn't do so much damage, but it's awesome. Wow, how many levels am I gonna get? I think if I go towards the edge of the screen it'll kick me out, but screw that, I'm gonna be like level 9,000. It's a beat-em-up game if you couldn't tell by now. Maybe I will use a spell just to show you guys. More fire! That was probably not the best spell to use here. Wow, they are letting me stay here much longer than I'm used to. Alright, just to progress further in the game, we are gonna go towards the exit. What? We'd better escape! Whoa, what floor were we on? Pew! It doesn't matter, jump. You're fine. This game, Guardian Heroes, to go along with my Heroes month that I've been doing, is another game made by Treasure, actually, and published by Sega. Because I love Treasure, and Treasure has a thing for heroes, I guess. The Royal Knights have arrived. There's no way we can get away from them. Everybody split up. I guess I am doing dialogue. You know what? Pause if you want to read. Stupid Nicole. He reminds me of Gowry from Slayers, if any of you have ever seen Slayers, which I surely hope you have. Fire! That's one of his spells. I've heard they actually fixed it a lot in some of the in the Xbox 360 port, where you can like map spells a lot easier than you can in the Saturn version. You literally have to like choose what spell you want to do. I shouldn't have done that. That wasted a lot of mana, but that's okay. Before you can cast it, where in the other one you can map it out, so you don't have to worry about wasting time trying to choose the spell you want to do and then getting hit in the middle of it. But Randy's got all kinds of neato spells, and he's fast, and I like him, but he gets hit, and then he dies pretty easily. But let's see if I can just not die in the first little bit. That would be convenient. It didn't work so well in my last... Oh god, I've already had 28 hit points. That's what I mean. He's a... Oh, what did I do that for? It was a useless spell for what I needed. That's fine. That was also useless. But you can see the spells he's got. So it's cool. And like when I'm surrounded like right there, then that lightning spell would have been pretty useful. Or the fire spell I just did. But this game was amazing to play as a kid. It's still pretty good now. My Saturn's actually holding up nicely as I jinx it. Yeah, this game will be a plays till she dies or plays till the Saturn dies. Either way, it's a PTSD. But, no! I don't want to die until we're done with this screen. I promised myself... Oh, well, I promised myself nothing. You heard nothing. Yay. 9 lives left! And you can see that might go quickly. Because I don't know why I like Randy so much when he's like the weakest character. But he's just so much fun to play. I guess Nicole might be the weakest character technically. I can't imagine playing single player with Nicole because her attacks don't do much and she can heal herself, but like you have to cast the spell. I don't know. Valgar! This kid was cool. This Valgar... He's not a kid, I guess. Valgar was cool because I could spoil some things for you. Essentially, he can be a good guy or a bad guy. He's one of those like villains who can redeem themselves. That move right there is kind of like a spell that I have. But I'm not going to use it. I'm going to let What's-Her-Face try to take most of this damage. Is it going to work? We're going to find out. Nope. Don't you block me, you crazy You can actually... I should bring up the point. I don't know what this does! Oh. It froze me too. That's not so great. That's not so great at all! Remind me to not do that one again. Sorry, I didn't used to use this spell so much as a kid because we had Game Shark. And I would just use the hell out of Game Shark. Alright, just do this. Did nothing. Great. And I would just attack stuff, and it would take a long time to beat the game. Watch as I finish sentences. I don't finish sentences in these PTSDs, you should know this by now. I don't even know what I was talking about before this. I suck, I'm sorry. He's not so tough. As a knight, I must fight till the end. It's Han! Oh, he's gonna use the sword that he's not supposed to use. That's what he gets. Arg! What? What happened? Arg. He's like Charlie Brown. What? Dun dun dun. This was always cool. You get this dude. The Golden Warrior. Oh, I was talking about Valgar before. Yeah, he's a hero, or he's kind of an anti-hero, because he can redeem himself, or he can just be a bad guy, depending on how you go in this game. Which brings me to the point, there are multiple branches and paths in the storyline for this game, which is awesome. And I'm level 13 now, so you know what I'm gonna do? Put a lot in that, and we're gonna do a little bit more of that. I don't remember what all of these do. We'll just do that. Sounds good. I never put crap in luck. Like, even in the Shin Megami Tensei games, like, luck is good, but I don't know. I just never... I forget. Luck, like, I think it lets you get out of status effects earlier, maybe, or something in those games. I'm just like, whatever, luck! I don't need no luck. I need vitality, because I'm gonna die! What is this monster? Isn't he one of them? Oh, please stop! I'm stupid! Sorry. Can you tell I like, I totally like Nicole. Hey, he really stopped! Does he obey your commands? This is gonna be fun! My goodness! I hear that the Xbox 360 version actually changed the scripting, made it a little more localized, less, you know, I guess literal. Although this script actually isn't that bad. Oh, it's that guy. I forget, like, if I turned my Saturn off and turned it back on and reloaded, you get a big old picture of that dude with a rose in his mouth. You'll see who he is, never mind. I forget how to use this guy! That's how. He can... Oh, I don't know what that was. Or he can go along, or you can protect him, or he can fight, or go berserk. So I think we're gonna stick with whatever it is. I'll let him attack. There's a lot of different things that can happen with this game. Like, the more you use him, some branches close off, and if you don't use him, like, you can get certain endings. They did a lot of, like, work for a beat-em-up game on, like, what you could do story-wise. It was pretty cool. How dare you! You've got some nerve defeating my soldiers! You will regret this! What? Uh-oh, zombies! I guess they're skeletons. The energy of this golden warrior is resurrecting the dead! But why are royal knights buried in this civilian cemetery? The mystery will remain. Mostly because I don't remember, or I would tell you. It's been a long time since I played this game, okay? There was always a couple endings I wanted to get to, and there were some endings you could get a lot easier with like 1-player versus 2-player, but then you would have to play as the characters you didn't want to play as. I don't know, it was kind of like a... Oh, that saxophone. Too bad I just cut off. Wizards! And a troll! This really does look like Slayers. Which I say mostly because we just started watching Slayers in my anime club recently again. Like, I've seen Slayers, don't get me wrong. But, it's been a while since I watched it. And this troll right here looks a lot like the trolls she gets Lena Inverse has to fight in the first couple episodes. You see what I mean about kind of like juggling? Woo! Alright, let's actually use some magic. There we go, that was beautiful. Oh, I think if you actually, like, fight the guys who are trying to run away, I don't know if this is this game or in a different one, like, you get bad points or something. Oh, wizard! You're a wizard, Harry! Air juggling is the best! I guess I shouldn't be using the golden soldier so much. You get less points when you, to level up with to use if he kills all the enemies too, so. It is of no surprise to me that Canon ordered us, the Black Knights, to seize the sword. Again, that saxophone. You're hearing that, right? Feels so good. The music in this game is pretty good. Oh, I realize as I'm like, you can probably hear my controller shaking as I OCD move around. The sword we found, it's his after all. What? Is it not the sword we were after? Oops! Sword Golden Warrior. Da 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 da. Can wipe out darkness. See, I think this is where you're gonna finally branch off somewhere. After the plot, of course. Revolt? I think she's the princess or something. She was pretty cool because she's like with the orange armor and everything. She fights with you sometimes and then doesn't sometimes. Do not be fooled by the royal family. Whoever has the sword will be captured and executed. From now on, all of you will be targets as well. We must leave here immediately. See, yep, your first choice. And I'm gonna actually end this video with the first choice. Am I going to go to downtown without fear? Am I going to go to a nearby small village? Or am I going to go to the forest and rest? You know what? If you guys are watching this, I'm gonna let you decide because I'll hold off on the video until I get at least a couple of comments. Do I go to downtown or do I go to town, to the village, or the forest? You decide, and we will find out next week, or maybe sooner if I'm feeling plucky, where we go from Guardian Heroes. Thank you for watching this PTSD, and I will see you next time because I only died once. Woohoo!